Hi, my name is Josefina. I'm a student at Garnier Academy, and today I'm in the week 3. I have to do some skills, so we're gonna start with we're gonna do first skills, and then we're gonna do a lot of details on there. So we're gonna start with reposition a patient on bed. So the first thing you do, you go in there, wash your hands, and sanitize your hand. Introduce yourself. I'm Josefina, I'm your nurse, and then double check the patient to different identifications. And then for right now, I'm gonna start with the supine position. Okay, so I'm gonna raise the bed to my comfortable position, and then put the rail down, and then the supine position is going to be like this, laying flat. So the patient is already supine. Okay, the next one is going to be titotomy position. That's when you raise the legs up in the upper body stay the same. You just raise the legs up, which is you like the raise up and then spread it, the legs. That's the position, titotomy position. And then for the next one, we're gonna do sideline position, which is the patient's gonna be laying on the side. So I'm gonna need another assistant, but I don't have any more, so pretend it's someone else. So depends how much the patient weighs and all of that. I'm gonna need someone, or if the patient can turn. So I'm gonna there is gonna be someone else help me. So the patient is gonna be side laying one side like this. That's gonna be lateral position like that. Okay, and then the prone position. Okay, so the next one will be the prone position, which is going to be facing down. So after the same, it's going to be someone else help me because I can't do it by myself. Just pretend someone else is in there, and then the patient is going to go. But before he goes, I have to make sure his arm is like all the way in there, and then roll her this, and that's the prone. That's the prone position. Okay. Now the patient, okay, and then we're gonna do the other one, which is gonna be the semi-flower position, which is raise the head a little bit up, and then the flower position by itself is gonna be more sitting up. The patient legs are flat, and then the face is, the head is like a 45-degree angle up. 40 degree, sorry. And then after that, the next one we're gonna do is transfer the patient from the bed to the wheelchair, which is the same. We'll do the same stuff, wash your hands, introduce myself, double check the patient, explain the procedure, what I'm gonna do before I do it, and then ask for any pain. So I raised already the head. I'm sorry, I raised the bed higher. So now I'm going to raise the head up, and then just move the patient to the side like this, have it ready. And of course, before that, I'm gonna make sure I put the chair here at 45-degree angle right there next to the bed, and then lower the bed until the patient touches the floor, so it can help me stand. I got my belt right here, and then I put on the patient waist, and of course double check that wheelchair is slack in the footrest. It's out of the wheelchair, so it won't be on my way. So I put the gait belt here, with just not too tight, just leaving like 2 fingers inside. And then I spread my legs like this, and then we're gonna bounce like this. Count 1, 2, 3, and then when the patient is ready, I 3, let's go. And then we turn, we sit in the chair right there, and we make the patient comfortable if you need anything and everything else, okay? And then now, okay, that one is done. Now I'm gonna go to the next skill, which is gonna be ambulating a patient. I do the same, so the patient is here, and then I put the game bell on the waist. I put the game bell on the waist, and then I just stand by the weak side of the patient, if you have any weak side or not. And then I ask him if you feel any pain, any distance, and he said no. Okay, so we go. And then, so okay, the cane is over there, or if you need it. And then, so you're stand. Okay, so she's ready. I grab it from the back of the cable, and then you slide. Okay. And then the patient is, if the patient is sort of lost, so I squeeze like this, bend my knees, and let it go slowly. Okay, and help, come and help me, and the people come and help me. Okay, and then the next one will be passive range of motion. So I'm gonna perform, I come to the room again, introduce myself, double check the patient identity, and then level the bed to a comfortable position for me, like a good height. And then I'm just gonna explain the patient, let me check, do you feel any pain or anything? And he said no. Okay, so we're gonna do the range of motion, I told her. We're gonna do a range of motion in your arm. Okay, so we just uncover the area we're gonna work on, and then I just grab, I said 1, up and down, gentle, up and down for 5 times. Okay, and we do it as the range of motion from head to toe. And then I ask, do you feel any pain? No. Okay, just feel any pain, just good, thank you. And I put a bit lower again, and then wash my hands and go. And then for the last one we're gonna do, it's gonna be extremity strength. Oh. So it's gonna be upper and lower extremities, okay? So the first one we're gonna do is show me your hands. We check the hands. So we're gonna check for blood flow, like with the finger, see how fast, and then it's okay. Check the pulse over here, check any redness or anything, and then I'm gonna tell her to squeeze my finger. Ow, that's okay. Yes, good. And then just gonna do like this, and then just push me. I'm just gonna do like that to see how it's working. Okay, that's the upper body. We're gonna do the lower body. So the lower body is gonna be straight legs, and then the lower body is gonna be, okay, the same. Check the pulse over here. See, okay, it's good. 1, 2, 3. Check for any redness, and then any blood flow, circulation, and check the posterior and lateral pulse if you can find it. And then especially for a patient with diabetes, you have to double check, because they have like they might get like an injury or something, they don't feel anything, so just double check. And then for the last one you're gonna do present. Okay, it's good. Upper. Okay, you're doing good. Thank you, patient. And then, well, that's all my skills. And then of course the bed, leave it lower, and then wash my hands and make the patient comfortable, make sure everything is okay, give the call light for anything else, and then that's it. Thank you.